Imagine waking up one morning to find your mobile money account drained and not knowing how it happened. That's the kind of threat we're talking about today on Fwaza the Storyteller, where conversations spark change. I'm Fwaza, and joining me is Sam Katuku, a cybersecurity engineer who's seen firsthand how digital risks are evolving across Africa.
Thanks for having me, Fwaza. Cybersecurity is everyone's business now, and I'm excited to break down what's really happening on the continent, why it matters, what challenges we're facing, and where the opportunities are.
By the end of this episode, you'll understand the real threats, what governments and businesses are doing about them, and how you can protect yourself. We'll cover Africa's digital boom, the biggest cyber risks, talent gaps, and practical tips for staying safe online. Ready to dive in?
The digital boom here is exciting. Think millions joining mobile banking, e-commerce, and social media every year. But the harsh truth is, our cybersecurity infrastructure isn't growing as fast. This mismatch leaves open doors for cyber criminals.
That's striking. It's almost like we're building skyscrapers without enough security guards. Are there any examples where this gap has led to big problems?
Mobile money's a huge example. In Kenya, platforms like M-Pesa have transformed finance, but they've also attracted fraudsters. SIM swap scams, phishing, and account hacking are all too common. Most people don't realize how vulnerable they are until something happens.
Sounds like the convenience brings risks people don't always see coming. What about other sectors? Are businesses or governments equally exposed?
You'd be surprised how wide-ranging the threats are. Phishing attacks lead the pack. Fake emails and SMS messages trick people into revealing personal info. Ransomware is growing too, locking up data and demanding payment.
That sounds pretty serious. How about social engineering? Do people realize how much manipulation goes on behind the scenes?
Honestly, social engineering is underestimated. Attackers play on trust, sometimes using insider threats employees who unknowingly or intentionally leak information. Small businesses and government agencies are frequent targets because they often lack strong defenses.
It's almost as if anyone can be a target, and the attacks are getting smarter. What's being done about it?
Some governments are stepping up, introducing laws, setting up cybersecurity frameworks. Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, they've all made progress. But enforcement is patchy, funding is limited, and there's a shortage of skilled personnel.
I've seen headlines about new regulations. But do those actually make a difference for ordinary people?
They do help by raising standards, but without proper training and resources, the impact is limited. For real change, we need local talent educating, mentoring, and empowering Africans in cybersecurity.
That actually reminds me, what's the talent scene like? Are young people stepping up?
Africa is bursting with potential, but the talent gap is still massive. There simply aren't enough trained cybersecurity professionals to meet demand. But the tide's turning. Tech boot camps, mentorships, and online courses are inspiring more young people to get involved.
That makes me hopeful. With the right support, we could see a whole new wave of experts emerging from Africa. What can listeners, especially students, do to protect themselves or even start a career in cybersecurity?
Start small. Use strong, unique passwords. Enable two-factor authentication. Be wary of strange links and messages. Never share sensitive data online, and always update your devices. For those interested in careers, pursue training, join online communities, and look for local mentorship opportunities.
Those steps sound simple, but they could make a huge difference. Now, what's your vision for Africa's cybersecurity future?
My dream is for Africa to not just use technology, but to lead in creating and securing it. Imagine a continent where digital safety is part of everyday life, where African experts drive global innovation and shape the standards.
That's an inspiring vision, Sam. It's about turning challenges into opportunities and making cyber awareness second nature.
Absolutely. It starts with awareness, then investment in education and infrastructure, and finally, empowering local talent. Each step brings us closer to a safer digital future.
Let's wrap up with some takeaways and next steps for everyone listening. 3 key takeaways today. Africa's rapid digital growth brings fresh cybersecurity risks. Talent shortages and resource gaps slow progress. And individual action, like using strong passwords, can make a real impact.
If you do one thing after this episode, start by securing your accounts. Use unique passwords. enable two-factor authentication, and stay alert for suspicious messages. Small steps really add up.
Thank you, Sam Kituku, for sharing your expertise and hope for Africa's digital future. To all our listeners, cybersecurity isn't just for techies, it's for everyone. Stay safe, stay curious, and stay connected.